Testing audio. Testing audio. Oh, they just do one live automatically. Alright, well, I guess if we're here, I guess we will just start. I thought the stream was like... Anyway, here we are. Late night stream at 2:30. So, although this is called Terraria with Buddies, we are in fact by ourselves. What we're doing today is a little build stream. I was going to do a bit of work earlier today on trying to fix our lack of happiness and start making some outposts. But that did not end up happening because where I live, it is winter and my window froze and cracked and began leaking. So I had to deal with that. And then just a few short hours ago, I watched Iron Lung, which is Markiplier's new movie, which prophetically also involves a cracking window that floods a thing. Purely a coincidence, but still funny. But anyway, also pardon the fact that I'm like half asleep. It is in fact 2:30. But after that, I came home, watched his Iron Lung gameplay, which I guess I never watched. I didn't know much going in, honestly. I didn't watch the trailers or anything. I just knew Blood Submarine, basically. But I definitely liked it because, at least for me, probably the most like horror game for me is Subnautica. So, yeah, Iron Lung definitely tickles that same kind of feeling. Plus, having it kind of humanity be erased and everything, and watching the at least the gameplay version, the game original version, gives you an idea of how many humans are left, which was something like 1,000 or so. But anyway, to get to the chase, what I want to do is make the Iron Lung. So step one is find a suitable water area. I'm thinking caverns. I just don't know if we have a big enough pool. I mean, this right here is a pretty big pool. But I don't want to... Oh. Right there. That looks like a big pool. Let's go. So for step one is scouting the area. I'll say the reason... So the movie ended... yeah, so I would have gotten out about 2 hours ago. And I've just been spending since kind of perusing the, well, besides watching his actual gameplay of Iron Lung. I've just been looking at the Terraria wiki and all the different decorations and blocks and things to try and actually kind of plan out the build here for the Iron Lung. So the sort of the my initial thought was lava, because red, I guess blood is red water and lava kind of whatever. But then I remembered there are, in fact, water fountains in this game, which allow for... Is Abigail here? Which allow for the water to be colored. They are sold by the witch doctor, which I think you need to kill the bee. And we have not killed the bee, so we do not actually have the fountains. But what I'm thinking for this build is I will utilize some resources on the old live stream world, the 2015 world. Just because, like, I'm not gonna just progress without Zach here, or Arity here, rather. For the sake of a build, you know. So what we're gonna do, what's this? No. What we're gonna do is go find this pond first. And then, yeah, we're gonna go to the other world, talk to the witch doctor, and I'm hoping he sells the blood moon water thing. Because if he doesn't, that will complicate things. Okay, so this is the water pool I'm looking for. So what I want to do is kind of remove the torches underneath. I want it to be a bit darker. So let's see, I kind of drew in paint roughly the size we're going to need. It's about 20 blocks long. Okay. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know the light I want is from the dungeon, so we're just going to go to the old world dungeon and get that, just because I don't want to explore the dungeon without clarity. Okay. Is that all going to be? This is probably still going to be visible. In fact, I might honestly even close off these tunnels, kind of do some light terraforming, just so that this puddle, or this little water source here, is a little more enclosed. But we're going to get in from the top here. And maybe we'll just start with sort of a little base. I'm not actually sure how underwater building is going to work. Use our wood. And ideally, what's that? Oh, Demonite probably. But yeah, ideally what I want to do is fill this even more probably. So that looks like a good candidate. Oh, there's a fire trap. Okay. So yeah, for as far as water filling things, like how do we build underwater? So I need what, 28? So yeah, it would kind of fill this whole thing is the issue. far back. Is that 28? I can't see the end anymore. Go close 6? Okay. Of course, I threw it on the side that I'm now standing on. 5, 6, 7, 8. I suppose there's a water breathing potion. Alright, so we are going to have to expand the cave. Oh. That's not what I wanted. Ruler. And then as far as pumping in more water, I can probably just... I don't mind doing that with the old account, maybe. Because there's infinite water buckets, if I recall. Just have to figure out how to get one of those, because I don't know if I have one handy. So we're gonna fill, or we're gonna kind of... Right, yeah. Okay. Dig up a little bit. And then we're gonna take the stone. There. We're gonna fill in such that we're not leaking water. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of these torches. Also, one of the things is I wanted to make it a lot of... I wanted to use tin... or no, copper... What's it called? Tile? Plating. And we are on a tin world, so I don't actually have... Is that a mimic? I don't actually have much in the way of... Oh, I would need a golden key to... We haven't gone down there yet. I think it's a town pet. If I'm remembering. Alright. So now we can block that off. Suppose it's actually kind of best. Another one? Or is that one actually a mimic? No, that one's also it. Just I don't have a key. I can't save him. But I know it's probably because we defeated Skeletron. I guess basically what we're doing right now is just terraforming. And then step 2 is, I guess, build the frame. Actually, I guess because this is flooded, we can leave it. Like, as long as it's okay to flood. this we can basically all flood. I just need to seal this. Okay. Now it should be. Oh, okay, well that needs to be opened up as we dig out all this. So we're going to extend. We're not going to extend it that way, we're extending it down. Out this way. Which this actually will help with the flooding problem. So if I'm just adding in the water later, then it doesn't matter too much. The real question is where we're gonna hide the whatever it's called. The statue. Also, I need to remove these torches apparently. Yeah, that should be acceptable. And now we just seal this back up. Really a piranha. Interesting. And now we don't have to actually deal with the whole water issue because we are adding the water in later. Okay, and then put on our ruler. So 2 more. That. All right, let me look at my chart here. Can I put on grid mode on paint? Here we go. All right, but first we got to go up. 14. All right, I have the damn ruler. I don't need to count. So tired I am. 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be fine. Now we're just gonna build a box. Yeah. Okay. Now we chisel away, I guess. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in. 5, 6 down. Basically, what I did is just I kind of drew it on Microsoft Paint, 1 pixel per, and then I'm kind of just trying to copy what I did as far as the outline here. How long is this? 12. And I didn't really, I couldn't, well, first of all, I couldn't find any pictures of the iron lung in the movie, like, yet, obviously, because it just came out in theaters. So, and I didn't really commit to memory exactly what it looked like. I'm just kind of doing my own little interpretation here of the sub. But I am kind of doing the movie version, I guess, because I don't think the game had the little under tunnel where he gets the black box from. But I am specifically, I guess, doing that version because I am adding the tunnel. Or Jeffrey's tube, I guess, in this case. I guess I don't know if that's still what they call it for submarines. Now we just get symmetrical. Get inside, it'll be a little bit easier. Okay, so that up. Okay. And now get right. 3, 2, 3, 2. Oop. Oh wait. No, I've done something wrong. This should be 9. Should be 9. That makes more sense. For torch in here, actually. Jellyfish are kind of gonna ruin it for me. Alright. And then down 2. Oh, we're off by 1 again. 7, 8, 9. And then it is 1, 2, 3. So then the nose, well, here we can put in the window. It'll be there. And 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. And it comes in 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Now we can fill in stuff. Um, uh, load it. So that should be 8. Or 1 too tall, I think. So that should be 6 in the nose. Yes. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what's wrong. My drawing is wrong. Let me think here. So this comes all the way across to that. Here, here, here. Then, okay, that actually looks better. Yes. It actually does need to come down by 1 more. Okay, but it still doesn't explain why. Oh. That should be like that. And this needs to move up. That. That makes more sense. That's that. That is that. Okay. I think we should have done it. The shell, anyway. We might. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking. Just make this wall one thicker. Push it all in. Make sure it works on the drawing. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. So, now that we have our little submarine, I'm just gonna put torches for now, so that we can see what's going on. Okay. So what should the next step be? I guess plating. So if it's called the iron lung, I feel like the tin plating actually does make sense. So let's take our magic mirror. And let's figure out how we make tin plating. Tin. There we go. Not a lot of it, unfortunate. So we don't have a lot of tin ore. We've been crafting everything into bars. Oh yeah. Our extractinator. Oh. This is an extractable. No. Okay, we're gonna take our tin plating and our extractinator. And we'll go back down. Sadly, we do have to continuously do it the long way. So maybe we see if we have copper ore. Because if we don't, then... Oh, actually, let's talk to the painter. Where's he? No. There you are. Do you have... What wallpaper do you have? You don't have wallpaper. Okay, so... One of the wallpapers I wanted to use was something it said he sold, but I'm not seeing it there. One of the other things I wanted to use some meat grinder. Trapdoor. Let's see. Type back in trapdoor. Okay. Actuator flush blocks. 1/4 second timer. X-ray screen should be okay. Oh, ashwood. We can go get that. We don't have any ashwood. A blacksmith rack. Okay, blacksmith rack. I mean, I just wrote that down. I didn't actually have a plan for it. It doesn't look like. Actually, don't think I needed that. Or actually, yeah, we can fit that right there. Yeah, okay. We can still fit that in. Oh, and then back to the notes. Cage lantern, blood moon, a grandfather clock, and a golf tee, and one of our pressure plates. So, where did we put? Must be in decorations. I put the pressure plate. There we go. And then golf tee, and what was the other thing I said? Ashwood. right? No, grandfather clock. Okay. So I don't know if... Do we have glass? No. Glass. Hello? Talk to Zach about the glass. How do I make the grandfather clock? I think just the normal one is what I was trying to do. Okay, it's just called a clock. But either way, I still need you. Clock. So not Palm, Boreal Ridge. Either way, it just needs some glass, I think. So I just don't have glass. And then clock. Okay, it's called the grandfather clock. And I'll take the glass because we are going to need to put it in the thing. So then we're gonna get ash wood. Oh, I wanted a bone. How do I make a bone crafting table is the question. Bone. That's gonna need a special crafting station, maybe? Or no, because it's just a... How do you make a bone crafting table? So I'm gonna need a bone welder, which comes from the dungeon. And if I look up crafting table... Oh, this is the stupid other wiki. I actually don't... No, it must be something else. Crafting table. Unless if the bone one is found. 10 bone at the bone welder. Just kidding, it's called a workbench, that's why. So we don't have a bone welder, so we're gonna need to do that in the other world. But we can go get some ash wood, I think. So we'll go do that. And the ash wood is actually just for the chair, so we don't really need a lot. And I don't look at... I think I only looked at the mini sprites for the chairs, not the full sprites. Probably should stop by and mine some of this tin that we're passing. For the sake of the hull of the ship. Oh, nice. Now, how do I find ashwood? Yeah, we don't have obsidian stuff on. Jesus. Oh, a gravitation potion. Oh, nice. Do I need to like plant ashwood trees maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna Google. Pause in the game. Ashwood, Terraria. Wiki GG. Ash forests. Barren, fiery looking forests located on the edges of the underworld. So what you're saying is I have to walk a while. Oh god. I should get my money away from here. Okay. I had a feeling. Okay, this could take a second then. The edges of the underworld. So would it be fast? No, no, it's a long way to dig. Oh, here we go. Questing, this is purely for a chair, for the record. So unnecessary. But it is what it is. That could have been bad. That figures. I can't fly with the mount. Attempt number 2. Alright. So we want to grab our slime. So we don't have to wait so long falling down every single time we die. And then we're gonna use worlds, save the gravitation potion because I don't want to necessarily do anything without clarity here. Come on, dude. Alright. I don't even know what happened there. Minecart. We're just gonna detour and do the minecart real quick. Which immediately led us to this. End of region. That drop it? Oh, it's in lava, I guess. That destroys it. That almost killed us. Alright. See, if I'd noticed the rail earlier, I would have taken it. Basically, I want to use it just to go a little faster to the left. I had a feeling. So, not another rail. It's a weird lighting situation. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, like it's weirdly bright. How do I get back down? Unfortunately, there's lava basically in my way. And we'll just dig down here. Okay. What the hell? Are you fucking me? Leave me alone, dude. How far did we get? Because this is not this much worth it for a share. So I'm thinking we make the swap. Yep, nope. We're swapping. Tapping out. Save and exit. So here's what we're doing. We're grabbing you. Going to the old world. We're gonna buy the blood moon thing from the witch doctor. Oh, first we have to empty out our inventory. Blood water. That's the one I want, right? Surely. Okay. Then just gotta make sure from other people. Steampunker. It's like this cog stuff, surely. Yeah. Bye. Well, whatever I don't use, I'm gonna have to sell. Or just bring back here, maybe. 100. Blendomatic. Okay, you have logic gates. I think that's everything you have. Do I need a switch? Kind of do, because of the actuating front. We'll just do it on this guy. Do I have my wiring stuff in here though? I don't want to buy another wrench just for this. I already had so many actuators. And wires. But what I don't see... Maybe it's in my safe? Where do I keep that? Where's my safe? It's been too long. What the hell is this safe? There it is. No, I keep actually important stuff in there. I don't have it on my person, right? So I guess I'm buying a wire wrench. Got plenty of money. Yeah, it wasn't in there either. Okay. Then the painter. Interesting. How do I get wallpaper? Actually, no, you know what? You're so right. What I was going to do is get a monolith. Just don't know how to... What I need. Where? Monoliths. I need ancient manipulator. Just this. But I need luminite. I don't know if I have that. I'm not gonna go fight the Moon Lord, obviously. There's probably more in a metals chest. Okay, I luckily have the starlit, which is what I wanted. Oh, hell, I have a lot of wood. Oh, here's a bone welder. I already have one of those though. Nope. Yeah. Bone workbench. Now, what I assume I don't have is any sort of ash, so I'm gonna have to go collect that in the new world. And then dungeon, which we have a teleporter for that. We'll go to the dungeon and get a lamp. Don't mind me, fellas. The only question is if the lamp is new. Because if it's... Oh, we've really cleared it out. Because, like, if the lamp is a newer thing, it's not even going to be in here. I'm not seeing a lot. I'm guessing we took all the decoration. Placeable. No. No. I don't know what we did to it all. I suppose I can just venture in the dungeon a little bit further. Oh, is this what the trapdoor looks like? Good to know. Well, here, we can actually... Lantern. Okay, so they're there. I just need to go deeper. So we're gonna get the lantern. I actually fell in here when I didn't mean to. He doesn't have anything in here, does he? Didn't think so. I just made this up. Damn. Strong as hell. I'm just here for lantern. Not asking for no smoke. So we have older lanterns. I wanted a caged lantern is the problem. And these all seem to be an alternate. What the hell? What is this thing? Jesus. Barbecue ribs? Can you even drop anything that good? Alright, well, I think we got what we came for. Now we need to go back to the new world. Right. Yeah, the new world, and go to the end of the world and break an ash tree. So... Sure, I have one of those, but I don't know. So anything not favorited is being placed. Nah, I'll remember. Obviously. Oh. Well, I'll give myself that, I guess. Well, there was a little peak viewership. Oh, I just noticed that there was a rail, though it's discovered. Just because we're on the... We don't have the map for this account. This character. How far are we? Oh boy, halfway there. So we're looking for ashwood if you're just tuning in. I am supposedly told it's on the edge of the world. I guess I have to fork over all this stuff too. Is there a new sound effect for this tool? I don't remember that at all. Here it is. I would equip my pet, but the thing is I don't want to accidentally kill something that's gonna absolutely fuck me over. Guess I have to drop those. Plant that back. And grab my cell phone. So like that I cannot drop in a chest. I guess I can't really drop any of this stuff easily. I have to actually go and sort it. And then we just need the chair. There we go. Oh, and we found a rally, I guess. We can get rid of that. And now we are going back there. It's this character to place some stuff. Unfortunately, I don't actually know the way there. So I don't have the map unlocked. So I was kind of just guesstimating. Oh, the infinite water bucket. We can do that at the end. Nice. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, so since I don't think so, we can do that. That. Switch. Oh. Switch has to be somewhere on a wall. That's unfortunate. And I don't have that yet. Okay. So, I mean, we're gonna have to come back anyway as this character, so that's fine. That. Wait. Is this purely a musical instrument? I just sworn it actually was a weapon. Oh. Oh, that's why I don't have a fucking wrench. That's totally my bad. So I guess, what do we think? Yeah, let's just go get the plating in on the other character. Because I couldn't, unfortunately, do a whole lot there. Oh, I didn't see your guys' chats. Howdy, howdy. You're actually the first ones yet. But the answer is yes. Last stream, Fortunately, this stream is just kind of a solo build stream. But last stream we took out all Eye of Cthulhu, Eater of Worlds, Skeletron, King Slime, Goblin Army. We're gonna do next stream, so probably around 5:30 Eastern on Friday. We're gonna be exploring the dungeon. Probably that stream will. Nah, we probably won't go for the wall yet. We'll probably try and get the bee, I'm thinking. Not sure. Definitely the dungeon at the very least. Mm-hmm. Here's what the yummy floor comment was in reference to. Yummy floor. So now we need the extractinator down there somehow. Okay. Grandfather clock. Blacksmith's rack. Oh, we need walls. Let's start putting the tin plating. Ah. So what we're going to just start with is putting all tin plating, just because I don't have any copper plating. Since this is a tin world. But once I get to the other character, I will bring back my tin with some tin plating. I'm guessing I'll probably go for the walls being tin or copper plating. Not exactly sure how I want to play this quite yet. Where's Abigail? And where did I put the tin? There it is. Oh yeah, and I have to come back with my infinite water bucket. Honestly, I put the grandfather clock here in place of the X-ray button. For Iron Lung, but also I suppose with Edge of Sleep, the grandfather clock does kind of thematically fit in there as well. Get out of my way. And we're out of 10. Okay, so with that, we return to the other character. Or wait, I should drop these somehow. I can place this, right? Let me look at my diagram. So, this one, trapdoor. Okay. So now we have 2 more tin. Let's do there and there. And now this. And go back. And just dump everything. Although this needs to go in the piggy bank. This needs to go. I don't need this. And then yes. Rest of that goes away. But the flour, let's see. Materials are full. Okay. Yeah, we're in need of some better storage solutions. So what were we doing now? Getting the other character. So now we're gonna go first to this one to get an infinite water bucket, which I have to look up. Infinite water bucket. Terraria. Bottomless water bucket, okay. Possible rewards from an angler. Oh. And I'm just gonna take a guess that I don't have a bottomless water bucket. At least I find it very unlikely that I have a bottomless water bucket. Rollers. Uh-huh. That's convenient. So we do have the bottomless water bucket. Where's our materials chest? Do I just chuck ectoplasm in one of these? There it is. And then we got the cog, and then we need, right? No, it would be in ores. Yeah, we don't have a lot of straight up tin and copper. So, for the plating, we are going to have to go mining, I guess. Although, actually, what is this world? Is this a tin or copper world? And where's my... It's a copper world. Okay. So we can do a little bit of mining, I suppose. Dragons. Oh. Looking for copper. There we go. Gold. I mean, how much do we got so far? Ooh, here's a big chunk. No. Ah, copper. Copper. What's this? Gold? Ah, stop it. Okay. What I need to do is get rid of all this shit I got. Gold. There you go. But I want the copper. And then... So we'll favorite... Here, we'll favorite this. This. I don't use the grand design. Right click while holding to edit wire settings. I don't remember. So we're just gonna hold on to those. And then the rest of the stuff. Oh, we need that. Rest of the stuff we can dump. Okay, and then we can unfavorite everything. And okay. So now we go back. Woo, tabbing out. Okay. Now we are going back and tabbing in, and we are going back to the new world. Oh, new world, old character. And we were doing what again? We're making tin plating. Sorry, copper plating. Which we need. Oops. This one? Anvil? Plating. No. We're coming from... Zach, how do I make copper plating? Help. Heavy assembler. I tried that. Copper plating. Just blast through that. Holy moly. And we're making that into walls. And then tin plating. Okay, we can't make the tin plating. But we can go back to the mine. Or, sorry, not the mine. Back to the iron lung. And so once we're there, replacing. Oh, I forgot to put the there's a bench there. We can make the cog walls. Mushroom biome. Drop it down and around. And around and around and around. And I don't have torches. And here we are. Okay. So the main area, we're doing copper. And we need to make steampunk cog walls. Oh yeah, why am I not putting on my smoke pack? Yeah, you see, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Now, what is my... It's the axe? Okay. Is everyone dropping out of here? Okay. But then I want to use normal copper plating, which I made a boatload of. And I wanted to line the inner layer. What I'm seeing now, it's actually... So if we bring it in one, which is fine. Actually, can we do it this way? No. Looks weird. I think having the chair right up to it is fine. Interesting that the pressure plate can't go up here either. So I guess the pressure plate is useless. Just put it up there for texture. Where's my damn... Whatever. There it is. Okay. Woo! Come on. In we go. There we go. I should really change the stream title now. Building the iron lung. Okay. Right, copper wall or piping wallpaper. How do I get that? Copper pipe wallpaper. That I do not have, and I do not know how to get. Which is very unfortunate. There we go. So that, this X-ray, and then what else do we need? We need 10 plating here. We need to actuate it. Oh, this needs to be copper, and then this needs to be 10. Do we do double thick? I think so. Double thick. That. And the wrench. Oh, right. But we're actually not... We're only doing a 2 big window. And then 10 here. Copper here. There we go. That is what I wanted. Hey, skeleton joke. How you doing? Yeah, I know. I had the 69 going for a little bit there. What was it doing? Dumping stuff, I guess. Going back. Oh. Where's my rod? whatever I can probably reach. It's going to use the copper here. Do this. So we get some texture difference. Yeah, that looks good. Where is my route of Discord? There it is. And then I guess we'll still just put the pressure plate down there. Why not? Copper. Do I want to change anything about the tail fin to make it better? Maybe. No. I don't know how that looks. Looks a little too separated. But we should take the hammer finally to this. Oops. That's pretty fine. Oh, this is still needs to be 10. Right there. Okay. And now we need cog walls there, I think. And I need to be out, maybe? Why can't I route Discord in there? There we go. And then, okay, so that's going to be glass. Then we need... Do we do the bottom layer as cog? Actually kind of do like that. See what I needed though. The back is supposed to be tin and copper plating. There we go. And tin. Okay. That looks pretty good. And then... Is there something on the floor here? No. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get the lantern from the dungeon. So these... I just need a dump chest, honestly. Wait, no. Decorations, would it be in there? Yeah, it would. Decorations. Okay, this web chest is my dump chest. Get rid of all that, including some of this kind of stuff that I don't even know why I'm holding on to. Oh yeah, I can stack above 99 now. That's funny. I don't even need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need those. Why am I even holding on to those? I don't need that. And I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. That should ease things up. And now, oh. Okay, I can. So we're not exploring the dungeon yet because we are waiting for our partner, but we are going to just grab a lantern. There's a lantern. So at least from what I saw, according to the wiki, is the caged lantern is not craftable? Question mark? That's not a caged lantern. I mean, this isn't what I'm looking for, is it? Ow! What the hell? Oops. Try not to disturb the traps. Not seeing the item I wanted, unfortunately. Unless if I'm blind. What the hell is that thing? Librarian skeleton. Look at me. Am I stupid? Where the hell is the lantern? Alright, we're looking it up again. Cage lantern. Terraria. Found in dungeons. They can be toggled with wires. This is still the fake wiki. Where's the real wiki? Dungeon furniture. Caged. Oh. Lantern? Dungeon lantern. Cage lantern found in dungeon. Non-craftable. But we have Diabolist lamps instead? Is that what I'm gathering? Would I have to go create it? Okay. I see how it is. Let's check other worlds, dungeons, basically. I think I made it. Did I make it to hard mode? I don't know on this world. Or not hard mode, but did I kill the dude? I don't see the mechanic. The clothier. This is a dope ass house. I honestly forgot about this run. But do I just fuck it all over by starting that now? Maybe I have to rethink the lantern situation. What other lanterns can I use that are craftable? How does this turn the bottle look? Oh, these aren't labeled. There we go. Row 5, is that steampunk? You can get a steampunk one. Steampunk lantern. How do we get that? Decorative furniture, yada yada. Yeah, how do I craft it? Steampunk. Cogs. Perfect. We're already using cogs. Single player. Boom. Boom. Okay. I unfortunately have to trash the bone wand. Because I did not get it legitimately. Cogs. Well, actually, we can loot all this back up for now. Except we don't need this. And I think we're done with the wires. Do I still have the glass? Yes. That's my legitimate glass. So I can't just trash that. Technically, those are legitimate torches, too. Technically, this wood is legitimate. And I think we go back down. So we are getting, well, getting closer. At least. Do I start flooding it now? I think I can. And in fact, I should also probably put my Rod of Discord up there. Get my dragon back. And coming back down. Ow. You see the game freezing, by the way. That's just me tapping out. I don't know why it's. I put it on borderless windowed, but I decided it doesn't care. Oh, almost missed my entrance. Ow. Wait, did I miss my entrance? No, yeah, this is the place. Come on. In the hole. There we go. I guess it was just an alternate entrance. So, what I didn't do was craft the damn lantern. Sometimes my intelligence scares me. The other thing I wanted was to find the fucking pipe wallpaper. So let's Google copper pipe wallpaper Terraria. Wiki purchase walls. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is the information I was looking for. It doesn't have a requirement. I should be able to buy it from the painter. Shop. Always available. Always available. Always available. Decor. If a pylon is available. Wait, what? Shop decor. Inventory? What is this wiki telling me? Painter. Shop decor. Is decor separate? Does he have a separate tab that wasn't paying attention to? Interesting. I guess I can't read. Hello, Ritesh. And I also lost my train of thought. So we need to get the cog lantern. And, oh, we're placing the glass down. And then we're gonna fill. I think we can start filling with water. Where's my rod? There's my rod. Just put water or a torch there for now. Put the bucket up here. And I'm trying to think if there was anything else external. You are indeed watching my stream. Yep. So we can just tap back in and start filling with the blood water. And actually, I also want to fill in this area here. Oh, I saw a conveyor belt on the ground. That's interesting. Did I drop that somehow? Where else could I have gotten 19 conveyor belt? Interesting. Continue filling. I don't think this will flood. Yeah, I think it's fine. This just will take a second. Where did I toss my phone? Here we go. Oh, we have to fill in this little area. I hope the fact that I'm defeating... Yeah, I can claim any banner, so that's fine. Sorry, fairy, but I cannot follow you. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think we're gonna fill all the way up here, yeah. It actually is still showing as red. So what we need to do then, though, is probably start filling in this. Right? Or is this okay? Actually, this might be okay. There's gonna be a lot of filling. Okay, have we filled? Filled there. Okay. Oh, gotta fill in there. Filling in here, and there goes my phone. Filling, filling. Typing apparently. Okay, I think that's as that part's gonna get. This part isn't even bloody, but I'm still gonna fill it, I guess. Just for a little bit. Okay. Oh, that needs to be filled. Now this shouldn't be visible. Yeah, if I route out, it should be all good. Interesting. Okay, oops, I broke a little piece of tin off the edge. And we just need to fill this last bit, and then we're done with the water filling section. Okay. So now, if my dude would stop killing people for a second. Yeah, it is pitch black here. Okay, we can bring him back. So we might use more actuators just to get. Oh, but you know what? The flooding is an issue. That's okay. Right, copper piping from the painter. Shop. Decor. I see. Get some of that. And come back home. And I guess that. Well, we'll just hold on to it for now. Okay, so now we need to go back. We're building. Yeah, we probably should build an entrance. So, yeah, we should build an entrance, like a proper entrance. So, I already have the wires. No. Where? Where are the wires and actuators? They're not there. Not there. Oh, there's the wires. There's the actuators. And so the grand design, this is a wrench. Yes. How do I get rid of thing? Oh. Yeah. I see. I haven't used this thing in so long. I do not remember how it worked. Alright, so now we're going back. Is this a strange flower? Nope. I'm trying to find them. Alright. So we're going back. We're adding an actuator entrance, but we need a switch. Do we have a switch? I see. Bit of a predicament. Alright, so we're not adding an entrance. Because we don't have a switch. And back down we go. Jesus, do job, dragon. You know what I forgot to make? The one thing I went up there for. The light. But we got the copper pipes at least. I'm just gonna put a torch down so I can see. So how does this look? Yeah, I think we do. One there, all the way across. There. How's that? Or do we switch it up and tile the whole thing? No. Okay, I like that, I think. But we also need... oh. Actuated copper. Of course. Oh, but of course. So, let me look at my diagram. Oh, that's right. So... actuator... I guess we have the grand design. So... boom. And then I guess we rod to the side. Flick it. Grand design. This. Okay, so now there's just a pillar in the middle. I think that is what I want. Okay. Yeah. I like this. Oh, what did I want down here? So let's cross out what we have done. Some cog wire paper, yep. Oh, great. Haven't done that. Cover pipe, yep. 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 So we need a meat grinder. Trapdoor, have a chest. Don't have a chest yet. Actuator to seal for, yep. Flesh blocks. I won't bother. Quarter-second timer. Okay, we need to get that. Void monolith. See, that's the thing. I don't think I have the resources to make a void monolith. Because we would need luminite, and luminite creates luminite bars, and I think I don't have ore anymore. So I cannot make luminite. Which is, that's okay, I guess. So then let's actually move this tier 1 back. Okay, and now back to the plan. Yeah, that actually is the plan. Oh, interesting. The speaker. Yeah. I don't know if there's something like the speaker. Let me have this area. So we want the meat grinder and a chest. Meat grinder, chest, and the other thing. The cog lamp? No. What the hell was I gonna make? Cog? What was it called? Cog lantern. Let's just ask the guide, I guess, what I need to... Cog... And yes, steampunk boiler. What did I just do? Just the grand design. So we're gonna loot this. I see. Drop all this new stuff. Okay, and then we save and exit, and then I'm just gonna dump this stuff in the chests because I cannot be bothered to actually do it properly. So we're just gonna dump all this, right? Yep. Okay. So then, oh, interesting. The harp didn't go anywhere. Tools? Sure. Oh, there's the wrenches. Anyway, steampunk boiler with the cogs. You have the boiler on you. So I just need... Or I can probably craft it with nearby. Yeah. What was it called? Lantern. Lantern. Okay. Now, go back to the crafting table. Just see what chests I can make. Oh, here's your furniture. Like, what looks... Pine chest. Dynasty. Pine tree block? Oh, it's like a Christmas thing. I don't love any of these particularly. Boreal? Yeah, let's go Boreal. Okay. Oh, and then we need, what was it? We need meat grinder. How do we get that? Meat grinder. Terraria. Is this a corruption? Or is this? Yeah. And so the meat grinder's only... Oh no, Ebonstone. Wait, what? Oh, wait, that's not how you... How do I get it? Oh, there's just a chance. I see, it's not craftable. Which means, do I have a meat grinder? No. Decorative. Crafting place. Damn, do I really not have a meat grinder? That's unfortunate. I in fact do not have a meat grinder. That is unfortunate. Okay, back to the iron lung. Now that we have our light and our... What was the other thing we just did? Our chest. But we don't have a meat grinder. Oh well. Theoretically we could get one eventually, and then there's always space in there, I suppose. Is there anything else I can craft though that maybe could take its place for now? Nothing that stands out. Although the stone chest is interesting. Yep. Alright, back to the iron lung. Fortunately, no quick travel still to it, but that's okay. Ah, yes, let's get our fully. Alright. Totally fumbled over those rocks. And whoop, overshot it. Do I not have a light pet? I didn't really notice until now. Oh, I forgot the... How about there? Or there? There. I forgot the... Go away. Forgot the, totally blanking on what I was trying to say. So that's the black box. Got our engine. Our X-ray. Open and close that. I think... Maybe just put a little bit of blood in there, I think. Yeah, that looks okay. I think... Yeah, add the tool thing and I think we're good. The question is, where do I put the tool thing? Or does I leave that on the other character? Oh, there it is. So we just take that. This we can deposit. I think everything else we have to take with us on this character? I mean, we can deposit these, and this, and this, and this. And I guess the slime. Oh, and the tin plating is ours. And I guess the copper pipe is technically ours. That's ours. And everything else has to stay. Alright, back to the iron lung one final time. Oh, you're right. I forgot. I don't have a way in still, technically. That's okay. Now the real question is... Oh, you know what? That is kind of funny. So... Okay. There. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Could use some running lights though. The tail. But that's okay. So these should be hammered. I think we got it though. Yep. Now the real question is, how long did that take us? We're about 2 hours in. That's okay. So then all this stuff we can sort away. All this stuff we have to take home. This web-covered chest has to go back. Save and exit. Yep. Putting away our things. And then we just have to come here as the new guy. Let's look. Okay. And that. Okay. Finally back to our actual playthrough on our actual world. Okay, we're finally doing this for real. Iron lung. Dropping down. Now. Now the real question is, do I assign somebody to live there? so that Arity has to come look. Maybe. Abigail. Still don't have a golden key, buddy. The damn chest keeps following me everywhere. Alright, so now... Oh, right, I wanted to just test. Well, I gotta figure out who. Who am I condemning here? I guess the tavern keep, no? We don't need that guy. Okay. Alright, I think that will end the stream. We have accomplished our goal. Iron Lung was great. Go check it out. Oh. Shit, did I break that? Okay, so I'll go fix that first. Because apparently I actually broke our jungle pylon by moving the tavern keep. Which is my bad. I think, if I understand correctly though, I can just tell the slime to move in over here. Oh, that's true. So next stream, give you a bit of a teaser here. Next stream, we're going to be going to the dungeon. The Arity. We'll probably just check out the Iron Lung first. And then we're gonna have to start splitting up the villagers, the NPCs. So right now they're all kind of crowded at the spawn home, which they are not particularly a fan of. Okay, almost there. Oh, not really. Yeah, once we... Here we are, now we're in the jungle. Unfortunately, our jungle cave entrance, where our pylon is actually quite far from the beginning of the jungle. Ow. This Power World mount is freaking incredible. Speed-wise, for me. Given my current average speed. How freaking rare are strange flower things? Alright. So, if we assign, let's say... To be fair, this guy didn't like that. Oh, the party girl. Do we have her? We don't have the party girl? The stylist then. But yeah, the party girl I think is okay with that guy. What? How come there's always a damn scout over here? Did I just get 2 tentacle? Nice. Whatever. There should be enough. It just isn't registering it. Okay. So I think with that, we are now ending the stream. We've accomplished our goal. And yeah, we'll see you next time, and we will be exploring the dungeon. See ya.